start.
Hi, Jaylyn. This is Mama. So, this day I went to the hospital and you weren't ready yet. And then all of a sudden, one day you were. And I got to bring you into this world. And I never imagined in my whole life that I would ever have a little girl. And it's so special because when you were brought to us, when I found out I was pregnant, I was so happy because I didn't know I could even get pregnant anymore. I had 2 IUDs put in back to back, and then for 4 years in a row, I wasn't getting pregnant. And then all of a sudden, there you are, growing inside of my belly. And you moved around so much in there. I knew you would be on the go when you finally came out. It's just like as soon as I found out that I was pregnant, and before I even knew that you were a little girl, I just knew that you, no matter what you were exactly what I needed at this time in my life. You have brought us so much joy. And I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty tired. You keep me up a lot, but it is so worth it to be your mom. And I'm so lucky to have you. And I'm so thankful that I brought you into this world with 2 older brothers. And I just cannot, I just can't even, I don't even have words. I don't even know how I'm doing this voiceover for these pictures right now because I'm in tears. And I just wanted to say that you make us so happy. And I know one day you're going to look back and you're going to watch all these little videos that I'm creating on this channel. And I hope you find, some kind of peace on your hard days. When you're an adult, you can always come back to my channel and just know that you are loved. And I just want you to always know that you have everyone here to love you. Your older brothers will always be here for you. I will always be here for you. And Daddy will always be here for you, no matter what. And I just wanted to let you know that you're just so special. And you were exactly what all of us needed. We were a family of 4. And I was used to being a boy mom. I was used to the thought that I would never have any more babies again. And by the time I got used to that thought of never being able to have any more kids, all of a sudden there you were. And it's just like, in the back of my mind, I knew I always wanted another baby. But by the time I was okay with, accepting that I wasn't going to have any more babies, then there you were. I remember the day that I took a pregnancy test. And I remember waiting anxiously, thinking, what am I doing? Like, I know I'm not pregnant, I felt like I knew I couldn't have any more babies. These boys right here were my kids. They're always going to be my babies. And now, it's like, there you were. And I cannot believe it. I was waiting for the answer on the pregnancy test. And by the time I seen 2 lines, I just started crying because part of me felt like it was not right, and I thought, like, this is just not fair to even have a pregnancy test mess up, and mess with your emotions like that. But I took another one and it was also positive. And then I went to the hospital to get checked out, and yeah, I was pregnant. And I could not believe it. I was in such shock because Daddy and I tried to have a baby for about 4 years or more, and nothing was happening. And that's a really hard thing to come to terms with, especially knowing how much I love your brothers. I just wanted to have more kids to love. I just wanted to give them more siblings to love, because one day I'm not going to be here, and one day Daddy's not going to be here. And I feel like all I have to give you is people to love, And I feel like as I say that, it sounds like something that is just so simple and easy to do, but it's not always that easy. But I cannot believe that I am able to give both of my boys, both of your big brothers, a little sister. I am so blessed to be your mom, and we all are so happy to have you with us. And we are thankful for you every day. I know as you get older, you're going to have other people's opinions of what you should be and what you should do as an adult, what kind of jobs you should get, who you should date, who you shouldn't date. But as of right now, when I'm making this video, I have been a mom for 18 years, 18 and a half, and I've been a mom to 2 boys. And yeah, I have not been a mom to a little girl for very long. You are short, like maybe 10 days or so, you'll be 8 months old. But if there's anything I can tell you that I think you should listen to, any kind of advice that I would give you, is that I just want you to do what makes you happy. And I tell your brothers the same thing. I want them to do things that make them happy, because if it does not matter what jobs you get, it really doesn't. Mommy has had all kinds of different jobs. I have learned so much, so I'm grateful for every kind of job. But the point is, our worth is not based on what we do for a living. Our worth is not found in money. It is not found in what we drive, or if we even drive at all. It is not found in any of those material things. And yes, mommy loves her cars. But I know that those things are just things. And at the end of the day, my family is what means the most to me. Daddy means the most to me. Julian means the most to me. Jace means the most to me. And now you, Jaylyn, mean the most to me. And if I'm going to leave you with anything, I just want you to know how special you are. And I will support you in any decisions you make. Even if in the back of my mind I feel like you should not be making the choices that you're making in that moment of your life, I know that I'm a very strong woman, and I know that that is instilled in you and your brothers. And I just feel like we're closer than ever now, and it's really hard having a baby. So one day, baby girl, you might become a mama if it's in the cards for you. And I just want you to know that I just want you to tell your kids that you support them in anything they do and you want them to be happy, because that's what I, as your mom, want for you. I just want to nurture you, take care of you, but most of all, I just want you to be happy. I want you to light up when you do things. I don't want you to get stuck in a 9-to-5 job and complain about your employees when you come home, or your employees, your coworkers when you come home. And, I don't want that for you. I would rather have you make less money and be smiling more. Less money and more smiles is better than never smiling and having a ton of money. I want you to remember that because I've been there. I have made pretty decent money and I was really unhappy. And it took me a very, very long time to figure out that all that matters is that I do what makes my heart happy. And I just want that for you. And I just want you to know how much you are loved and you will always be my little girl. And I will always support whatever decisions you make. And I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I just can't express that. I just don't know how much more I can just try to get that into your head because that's the thing that really matters. I love you so much, baby girl. I hope you'll be happy.
How many mountains to get some confidence? How many debates?